It's like arms, small arms like reaching out. See, there are some windmills in the background, so waving their hands. Well, not this hand. This hand's broken. Maybe this hand. This place really is close to the sky. What's going on, people? This is a lovely early fall day here in Seoul, South Korea. I'm at this place called Nanji Misuljang. So it's like, this is a park, basically. We don't need to get into the particulars of the name, but I'm looking for a place called Hanul Park, so Sky Park. And this park is supposedly one of the best parks in Seoul to visit for picnics, lunches, dates, or to just go walking, riding bicycles. So yeah, let's take a look. And as soon as you come into the park area and you go to the right, you just come into this forested area and you can already see that the trees are starting to turn, or the leaves of the trees are starting to turn colors, which is amazing. So beautiful. Like, fall in Korea is one of the best times to visit this country. That and spring. Don't come in the summertime, you're gonna melt, and the winter is actually really cold. So yeah, I think this is the perfect time, late September, early August, or excuse me, early October, to come to Seoul. This park is really cool because there are just so many people here. Like, you can see a lot of young couples with their children, and you can also see older people walking around, taking photos, just enjoying being outside. The reason why I came here today is because it's Saturday, and I don't want to be on the inside, and I definitely don't want to be like in a party area with a lot of loud music and a lot of loud noises. So yeah, I just decided to come and explore this Hanul Park to see what it has to offer. And there's just something about being around people, like not even directly interacting with them, but interacting with people indirectly, like looking at them. We can say people watching. You have to take advantage of days like this when the weather is nice to force yourself to be outside, even though it might be comfortable to stay at home. And these red flowers look amazing. They just look very like funky, like vibe to them. They actually make this place like stand out a lot. And it's called what, Licorice radiata. Look at that. It looks like arms, small arms like reaching out, trying to touch the world around it. One thing that I did not remember to bring with me today was a snack. I don't have any food with me. Probably don't need to be eating so much food anyway, even though I've started a diet to get back to my normal weight capacity. But yeah, if you're coming to this park, make sure that you're bringing food with you, your lunch or even your dinner, and bringing mats, because you can eat here as long as you clean up your trash. I think maybe further up there might be some small like snack stores where you can buy like tteokbokki or ramyeon. I'm not so sure, but we'll find out. So there are actually two walkways that you can take. So we've been on the main road going straight down, which is very picturesque, but then you can turn and there is another road that you can go also on the side. Okay, we're on the other side. This makes a big difference. I hope you can hear the sarcasm in my voice. Actually it does, because this path now looks to be a lot more narrow than the other path. And there are people walking. I don't know if you can see, let me zoom in. There are people walking without their shoes. But I think this area, you can walk with your shoes on and off, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm just loving how like narrow this little path is, because as you guys know, I love narrow alleys because it makes me feel very cozy, very secure, very warm. Now I know this might seem a little mundane, but Korea does this very well. And I'm always impressed, no matter how many times I see it, but Korea does a really good job with benches and other seats in their parks. So over here, there's also like a gazebo area, and there are other chairs behind for people to sit. Korea does a fantastic job with their parks. They're very aesthetic and they're very comfortable to be in. You don't have to walk the entire time. You just come here and sit and people watch and just enjoy the scenery. Like you don't need to always be doing something. This guy's got a huge camera with a telephoto lens. I wish I had my camera with me. Yo, look at these funky stairs. Oh, like really, if these are the safest way, or if this is the safest way to have like stairs for people to go down, because I actually slipped one time. I'm lying to you guys. I slipped a couple of times and fell on my ass. Yo, seriously, this guy's lens, 안녕하세요. 그 Sigma lens, yeah. Sigma, Sigma 아니에요. 70 to 200.
7-200.
Ah, telephoto.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good. Which camera model?
Model is Nikon Z6.
Nikon. You're a Nikon. Sony.
Sony,
Yeah.
Sony best camera.
Sony best right now. As a photographer, if you see a person with a camera, I mean, you always stop and talk to them. Like if I see even a person with a disposable camera, I'm always stopping and talking to them and asking them about like how they line up their shots, how they wait for the perfect shot, what is their like aperture, like all of the science about taking photos. I love photography, so I'm always talking to photographers wherever I see them. And here at this park, Hanul Park, you're going to see a ton of photographers. And yo, check this out. There's a vlogger over there. He's got a GoPro. He's right over there. Look at that. So don't ever tell me that you have to be young in order to vlog. No, you can be any age to vlog. It's all about capturing your life experiences, to have them as good memories whenever you want to look back and laugh and smile. And funny thing about this park is that it's right next to the expressway. Even though there are a lot of cars on the expressway, I think maybe because of like the density of the trees, like you don't get a lot of that like reverberating traffic noise in here. It's still really peaceful, it's quiet, and it's still breathtakingly beautiful. Like something really smells good. Like seriously good. I think maybe it's these flowers. So we've been walking for I think maybe 2 kilometers, and if you continue walking straight, then there's like the exit and it leads to a bridge where you can walk across to go to the other side of the Han River. So we're just gonna turn around, and there's another area to this park that is supposed to have like a super amazing view. So let's first see if we can find the entrance to that area. Korea, good job on these desks or tables or whatever you want to call them. I can't tell you how many times I needed to rest my backpack on a table so I can get my camera equipment out, and there is no table or there's no desk, there's just the ground. Yo, that prevents me from dirtying my equipment. So yeah, Korea, the most convenient country in the world. I'm continually amazed by your efforts. Excuse me guys, I lied. I didn't walk 2 kilometers, I walked 5. So here's like a little indicator of how much walking you'll be doing here in this park. You can come here and get like all of your steps, all of your 10,000 steps basically just like on this one walkway alone, because you can just jump from path to path, from path to path. Koreans are so nice. Like being here in this park, garden, forest area, like no matter what you call it, like everyone's just like looking at me and like smiling and saying 안녕하세요. Like even the older people, the younger people also. I'm just like, wow. I don't feel like a celebrity, but I do feel very welcomed in this country. I don't feel like, I know I'm a foreigner, but I don't feel that way like when I'm coming to places like this, because it's very calm and peaceful. Everyone is just like chilling. No one is trying to do anything extra or be anything extra. It's just being out in nature. This morning before I came to the park, I watched a YouTube short, and the topic was obesity crisis in America. In the video, they were saying how in the 70s or 80s, Americans were like eating worse food and they were smoking and drinking more than they are now, but they're more obese. We Americans are more obese and in worse shape than we are now. even though we were eating worse and partaking in more alcohol and smoking in the past. So in the comment section, a lot of people were like chiming in, and they were saying how in America, the only difference is now is that people don't go outside and walk. People don't exercise. People just, they eat and they stay at home. They watch television and they're constantly on their phones and things like that. And in one video, I was also saying like, how are Koreans staying in such good shape? Because you don't see a lot of like really big Koreans. Everyone is pretty thin here and kind of petite and small. And I think it's because they walk everywhere. There are so many parks in the city, in this country. So you don't need to just stay at home. You can always go out to the park and walk and get some exercise. It's not very far from your home, or public transportation will get you there in a jiffy. Yeah, I know I use the word jiffy, who cares? Now we're here at the entrance again of the park, and I think if I continue to walk up this way, I will get to the other park with like the really great view. You know, I think I need to like speak Korean more often, because I just had to ask one of the park attendants like for directions to the next part of the park where the really nice view is. And I always get scared when it's time for me to speak Korean, but you know, he understood everything I said, and he even responded to me in like very fluent Korean. He didn't try to slow it down or anything like that. So I guess it's like the energy of the park is making me more brave. I think the area where I was before is not actually Hanul Park. It's not the Sky Park, because I see so many signs, like this sign up here, it says Hanul Park. So I have to remember or find the name of the park where I was before. I actually thought that was the Hanul Park, but it's not. Check these bikes out. So this is an area where you're probably gonna see a lot of bike riders, because there is a lot of bikes here. So I'm assuming there's a lot of space up there. But we have arrived. It says there, Hanul Park. It wasn't as far as I thought. And the map says that we have to keep going up. Whew. I am not sure if this was a good idea to walk all the way up, because I actually saw like a taxi bus that was taking a lot of people up and down. So there are some people down there waiting for the taxi bus as well, or taking bikes. I don't know. Should I walk? I guess it'll be okay if I walk. I think some other people are gonna walk up too, so yeah, I think I'll be all right. But man, now I'm really starting to feel that hunger. Ah, okay, so this is saying like it's okay to ride the bike going uphill, but going down, you better not do that. And I can understand why. Going down, it's kind of steep. Here's a pretty cool view, but more impressive are like the clouds in the sky. I love the fall clouds in Korea. All right, guys, I think I made a mistake. I think I made a really big mistake. So, you want to see something? Look at that. It just keeps going up and up and up. But yo, what a view. I can hear children down there playing soccer, having fun, falling. Okay, here's the like tour taxi bus that I was telling you guys about. It's coming down the road. I don't know exactly how you can reserve to ride on that thing, but it's much more convenient than walking up. What I tell you guys, what I tell you, I just saw someone riding a bike down the hill. Unfortunately, I was looking at the wonderful view. A woman was riding down, going super fast on one of those electronic bicycles. I think it's a hybrid bike, but no helmet. Well, she had a helmet. She didn't have any pads. I didn't see any elbow pads or knee pads. Yo, that's super dangerous. And it says don't go down the hill on the bicycle. I imagine this road can be very slippery. So yeah, guys, take it from me. I've had surgery recently. It's not fun going to the hospital for surgery. And we made it to the top. And it's a nice view. Wow, you can see a lot of this part of Seoul. I think this is Mapo-gu, where we are. Okay, so here's where you get tickets tickets for the park? No, I'm joking. There are no tickets for this park. This park is free. But yeah, we finally made it. And how do you know that we've made it? You can see here, it says Hanul Kongwan. That means Hanul Park. Hanul means sky. So we've arrived, finally. My legs are killing me. So when you come here, there are some places you can go immediately. There's an observatory, there's a convenience store, and information center. Probably need to visit all three of those places. Wow, just so many people here. And you can see there are some windmills in the background. So we're gonna walk over there in a bit. Let's get some food first and energize ourselves. Oh, this says right here, it says Hanul Park entrance. So I think there's like a route. There's a route that you can follow, like going all around the park. So there's like a route around the park, but then there's also like a route that you can take inside to do photos and things like that. Okay, so we've come up to this E-Mart and let's see what we can buy. Yo, everyone's up here chilling out, eating. So much space up there. They got chicken here. You can buy chicken right over there. Should I get some chicken? I don't know. There's only me. I don't think I can eat all that chicken. Who am I kidding? I can eat it all. But better not be greedy on camera. Convenience store doesn't have so many options. So I guess I'm gonna have to get some chips. I think we found a winner. Oops, wrong door. I think we found a winner. Gonna get some of the shike. This is a rice drink I always talk to you guys about. Yo, here's like the hot water containers if you guys wanna get some ramyeon. And they've got other cold drinks outside as well. Here we go. We've got a really big selection of ramyeon. Got a ton of snacks. Let's sit down and eat. Yeah guys, as I said before, make sure you're bringing snacks. I messed up, I wasn't thinking. So I didn't bring any snacks with me, but luckily there's a convenience store here. But after all that walking, you feel like you want something a little more substantial, right? Shike. Never go wrong. Okay, so we got some food, got some energy, got some carbs. Now we're back at it. So let's explore this place. Man, I'm just loving this sky. I wanted to follow the path where it says start, the Hanul Park, but I just saw something that's really amazing and just wanted to share that before we continue. It doesn't look like much, but just this type of green, like if you stare at it, or at least if I stare at it for a long time, it just makes me feel like super energetic. Like I just want to run. I want to run as far as like my legs will take me. I don't know what there is about this color, but I feel like a different person whenever I see it. Couples over there taking photos. That's what Korea's good for, couple photos. I don't know, this isn't tall grass. What is this? I forgot what this is called. Someone let me know what this is called. This is like the mainstay, the main attraction of the park. Tall grass and this flower that looks like wheat. I don't know what this is. What is this? I used to know the name of it, but I can't remember it anymore. So you guys are gonna have to help me with that. Okay, one thing that I forgot to mention about this park that's really cool is that, yo, for some reason, there's free Wi-Fi. I don't know what magic Korea is doing to make it so that there's free Wi-Fi in their parks, but they do. They're waving their hands. Well, not this hand. This hand's broken. Maybe this hand. Yeah, they're waving their hands. Abracadabra. Free Wi-Fi for everyone. Enjoy. Guys, like seriously, look at this view. Check this out. This is why you come here to Hanul Park. You come for this view, especially in the fall time. That's freaking amazing. I don't even need to like color grade this. Look at this footage. Yo, it's worth coming to this park just for the view that we just saw. That was incredible. Like only here does like the sun really hit those flowers or these leaves like that. The sun is like all in my face right now, but man, that is amazing. That's why you come here to take photos. And I've seen a lot of sorry, got too excited. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of professional photographers coming here for like wedding shoots and things like that too. So yeah, this is an amazing place. It's just so, oh, this place really is close to the sky. This view is amazing. Oh, I also want to know like what's the history behind Haneul Park, because it looks like it's been like refurbished. This looks like an area that wasn't originally a park, but like they turned it into a park. Yeah, so if anyone knows like the history of this park, could you guys let me know? That would be incredibly helpful for this content. Something about windmills that are like so fascinating and just captivates the eye. Maybe because it's like stationary, but also moving at the same time. Wow, then they've got this long road here that just like goes through the entire expanse of the park. It looks like it's like a few kilometers. It just keeps going. So this park is bigger than I thought, much bigger. And then over here, I think we'll come to this area later. Yeah, I had to put on the sunglasses because this place like attracts so much sunlight, and I think that's why this is the perfect place for like photographers, but not only for photographers, for just like the casual person who's taking pictures with their phones and stuff. But yeah, there's so much light here, especially like in this open field area. Definitely you're gonna need your sunglasses. If not, you're probably gonna get blinded by the incredible sun here. And fall, I'm trying to tell you, this is the best time. This is the best time to come here in Korea, but especially at Haneul Park. I'm just mesmerized by what I'm seeing. Oh, it's cool. There's like a teddy bear here, a huge teddy bear that you can come and take photos with or of. There's a lot of these photo spots here in Haneul Park. And whoa, look at that view. That's crazy. Look at that. They also have like a second area where you can take photos of the Han River and the surrounding like Mapo, Yoido areas. This is nice. This is really nice. Wow. Another cool thing about this area is that there are swings for little children to play on. So I've also seen a lot of these swings scattered around the park. So yeah, if you bring your children here, they'll definitely have a better time than you, because there are so many like things that they can play on. So this group in front of me, they're like Korean older people. They are just laughing and having a great time. Their laughter makes me happy. This is what you call a money shot. Look at how those windmills just line up in a row. That is amazing. That is so cool. It's just a photographer's dream to have lines like that. So this park just keeps getting better and better. So they cordoned off this area here because I think they just either finished working on it or they've still got some more things to put inside. But this area here, it just looks like something out of a storybook. And then over on the other side, you can see there's another park, or excuse me, there's another walkway, but it also looks like it's walled off or it's taped off, so you can't really go very far into it. But yeah, just imagine coming here with your friends or your loved ones, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever your significant other is, and just sitting in this park, this area of the park, and just relaxing and taking photos, having lunch, just just falling in love with this place. I think this is what I was looking for. Well, maybe. This is not mulberry, I don't think. But anyways, like I saw on the photo on Google about this place, like this kind of grass is pink or purple or something in the fall, late fall or winter or something like that. So I thought it was like mulberry. Maybe that's the name of it. I can't remember. But if you guys know any information about that, let me know in the comment section if you're Korean or you have been to this park before, because I would really love to see this grass turn to like purple. And of course, if you don't want to buy water, Korean parks always have water fountains, and I actually trust the water in the water fountains here. I drink from it all the time, and I haven't been sick yet. Been alive in this place for almost 14 years, so yeah, there you go. Yo, hey Froggy, maybe this is a fountain or something later. They're doing some work around this area, so yeah, it looks like a fountain or grave or something. Someone let me know what that is. And this looks like an earthing place, so you can walk in here, maybe for children. You can walk in here maybe barefoot, I think. Okay, the inner kid in me wants to jump on these rocks and walk on that platform, but there's something inside of me, maybe the adult version, Francois, is saying don't do it. There's a big possibility that you're gonna get hurt. You've already been hurt. Which side do you think is gonna win out? Yeah, the kid side won out. I don't think I should be up here though, because it's not stable at all. And there are some like screws. Let me show you. There are some like, can you see? There are some screws sticking out of the wood. Here's is better. There are some screws sticking out of the wood. I don't think I should be up here. But as long as I'm up here, let's take a look at the view around. That's pretty cool. Okay, I better get down now. See what I do for you guys? See how I risk my life? Okay, this is the last area that I'm going to show you. I said I was going to come back, and I kept my promise. And this might be the best view of the city. Check that out. That is so cool. The Han River, and then in the background over there, you got Yoido. Whoa. Okay, that's it. Wait, there we go. Okay, now that's it. I tried to give you guys like the ultimate tour of Haneul Park. I had an amazing time here. Like, it's just like being here just uplifted me, and it just made my energy like soar. And I got a chance to walk around and get I think I walked like 20,000 steps today. But yeah, definitely if you're coming to Seoul, don't skip this park. Like, you need to come here, even in the wintertime. I think it will be really nice. Just the scenery is gorgeous. So yeah, let me know guys what you think about this video. Just take a look at this view in the background. It's crazy. Let me know what you think about the video. I love you guys as always. Stay hydrated and see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.